It's the moment we've all been waiting for. FM19. It's finally here. Hello everyone, it's TIJ and welcome to episode 1 of Conquering the Euro on Football Manager 2019. How good does it feel to say that? Today we are releasing the first video of our Conquering the Euro series. With Liverpool, we're starting with Liverpool, taking over from Jurgen Klopp at Anfield in the Premier League. The premise of this series is that we're going to try and get to 5 European nations. We start with England, obviously, and then go all around Europe to 5 different European nations and try and win the respective European leagues. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'd really appreciate if you guys left a like on this video. But we've just entered the save on the 30th of July. We've took charge from Jurgen Klopp, and we're going to have a welcome from Liverpool from Thomas Werner. We've got the tactics induction. We've got a hell of a lot of new signings, people going out on loan. Particularly, we've got Becker, Fabinho, Keita and Shaqiri coming in with their respective clubs. It's really exciting. And Ings and Karius have both left the club. But I'm going to go and do the tactics inductions, all that sort of stuff. And I'll be back with you folks. For our first match of the season against Manchester United. I think FM19 is going to be the best game yet in terms of realism. Mourinho, the ball's not even been kicked. But short-tempered Mourinho, he's walked out the press conference. He's stormed out the press conference ahead of our match against United because apparently he didn't want to answer a question about me. Well, the mind games have already started. I have to say, I really like this new press conference thing where they've got the question. Well, the questions are always in the press conference, but it just shows the one question. It's a very nice presentation style. I do like it just showing the one question, and it's quite clear and quite visual. But Gerrard's recalled the Northwest Derby Spirit. Of course, the manager at Rangers is Stevie G now. But we are going to go for our match against Man United. What a first day in the Premier League that would be. Man City and Chelsea and Liverpool against Manchester United. Now, ball hasn't been kicked yet, but it will be very, very soon. We've gone for the gegenpress tactic. To be quite honest, I'm not trying anything too mad. I've just kept it pretty much to the gegenpress tactic. Although we're going to have to make a few changes because it looks like Lovren's injured as well as Matip. So we're going with Alexander-Arnold, Van Dijk, Gomez and Robertson at the back. With Wijnaldum, Henderson it will be, not Keita, and Milner in the middle. And then we're going to go with Salah, Mane and Firmino as the top three. To be honest, who else can you pick? We just need to put one more player on the bench, and that unfortunately will have to be Moreno. But nonetheless, let's get straight into this. I am really, really excited about FM19. It's going to be the first match I play. Just a warning, I am going to be playing in 2D because there's nothing I can do about it. I really do apologise about that, but my computer really buffers on 3D. But if it does work with 3D on this game, then I will definitely change to 3D. But Man United are playing their new signing, Adrian Silva, who signed for them just recently for 23.5 million from Leicester. Played 12 games for Leicester and has signed for United as a defensive midfielder. Apart from that, Ashley Young at right back. That's an interesting decision. And Lingard at right wing. Hopefully we've got a measure of United today. Let's see how we get on. So this is our first team talk. So we want to please the players. We should ask the teams to do it for the fans. I completely agree. Go out there and give the fans their money's worth. Got to go to the tunnel first. It's our first match as Liverpool manager. It's a special day, particularly against Manchester United. Alexis Sanchez is out of the game, but we're not going to assess that too much. But here we go. Here's the first, well, here's the start of FM19. How exciting is this? We're just going to get a few things in place. We need the league table on the right. Lukaku. I thought Lukaku was going to score in like 16 seconds then. I thought, Jesus Christ, that's an early start. But here we go. Manchester United against Liverpool. We're going to put the league table up there and latest scores down there. And this is perfect. It looks lovely. Nothing really happening yet. And not much to talk about. We're 10 minutes in. No goals just yet. Obviously, the teams, I'd have to say, are very different in the way they play. We're very much gegenpress, attacking, attack. Whereas United are the type of team, well, it's Jose Mourinho. I mean, I saw a lot of people that put, why didn't you just call the part of the bus tactic the Mourinho? Because that's effectively what it is. Because he'll go and score 1-0 and then just defend. But Robertson with a near good low cross into the far post. But Wijnaldum to Henderson. Henderson to Mo Salah to Firmino. Back to Salah. Salah's in the box. It's 1-0 to Liverpool. I'll tell you what, I didn't think we were going to score. I thought that the first game, we're playing against Manchester United. The first game of the beta. And we're going to get absolutely trounced. Let's watch this replay in 2D. So Henderson passed it to, well, there wasn't really much space, but he passed it to Salah, who passed it to Firmino. Bear in mind, there's 3 defenders on this back line. If you include Young, that's 4. But Firmino finds the space, passes it to Salah, one touch, bang, easy. Past David De Gea, and it's 1-0 to the Reds. Well, who are the Reds in this? That's the controversial bit. But we're 1-0 up. Salah has now got a green on his rating of a 7.3, and none of our players are below that dreaded 6 mark, which is good. But I'll tell you what, the new training in the game I have not looked at all. I haven't looked at the new training or the new tactics really, apart from selecting a tactic, because it will just go straight in one ear and out the other, because I just don't get what's going on. But it's nice to see that notifications and tactics and all that sort of stuff is up on the top left corner. There's a few tweaks, and I'm sure over the games period in the next 2 weeks of the beta that there'll be plenty of, not new features, but little subtle things that I'll find. But at the moment, there's not many changes, but, you know, well, I'm not saying there's not many changes. Obviously, there's massive changes in the tactics and the training, but it still plays the same. It's still a football game, which is fairly obvious. But a lovely run from Salah to Firmino, and it's 2-0 to the Reds. Firmino puts it in the back of the net. That advanced forward role really working really well. And Man United at the bottom of the table. What a lovely sight to see. Man City at the top and Manchester United at the bottom. It's a brilliant run, as we can see from Salah. He got past Luke Shaw, and from then, he wasn't really challenged too much. On the edge of the box, he put it in, actually it's deflected from Luke Shaw, and United had nothing to answer for it, and Firmino puts it in the back of the net. 5 minutes in, well, 5 minutes in, so it doesn't matter. Just ignore what I've just said. And Adrian Silva is already off with an injury. He's got a potential foot injury. Wow, signs for 22 million then gets injured. But apparently Mane's also got a bit of a knock and might come off. But 2-0 at half-time, I couldn't ask for a better start. We've had 53% in possession, 11 shots. We're definitely just going at it. But as we always say, complacency is very important because it's not over yet. But we're going to bring Mane off just to be on the safe side and give Shaqiri his debut. He's going to play as, inside forward. We are going to change Henderson to a... we'll change to a central midfielder and support. See how that goes. And Alisson doesn't like being a goalkeeper, so we'll change him to a sweeper on support. I haven't changed any of the in transition, in possession, and out of possession stuff because at the end of the day, I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't looked at it in detail yet, but I'm sure I will over the next few weeks and get a bit of a tactic sorted. But to be fair, this one looks good at the moment. I mean, for Liverpool, it's fairly easy that you're going to use a gegenpress tactic because Klopp is the big manager to bring that sort of thing into the Premier League. Because I have to say, after Klopp started playing it, there are a few more teams that have started playing in this sort of way. But Klopp's brought it over to the Premier League, really heavy metal football, as Klopp calls it. And to be honest, we might as well just stay with what Klopp's done. He's bought the players that he has for a reason. It looks like they've changed their approach. They're playing with more caution. It looks like they're completely out of the game. Shaqiri into the box for Van Dijk. And Van Dijk gets a goal on his debut. Well, not his debut this season. I completely forgot that he signed in January, but let's gloss over that. Shaqiri gets his first assist into Virgil van Dijk. And we are whooping Manchester United here. We are just going to go into director for a minute just to see if he completely crashes on me. Shaqiri puts it in to Van Dijk. That's a lovely header. I'll have an assessment of that, whether it just completely bugs on my recording later on. You'll already know, but if it doesn't, we will keep to that. But De Gea's had a disaster, only a 6 rating. But we better make some substitutions. But we're 3-0 up. I didn't expect this one at all. What a start to the FM19 save. And hopefully it's going to be many more of these. Which is why you should subscribe to the channel. We've got daily Football Manager content till at least Christmas. But Christmas is a long way away yet in terms of content. Because we've got this on a day-to-day basis. Today when this comes out, or it might be tomorrow, depends on when this comes out, whether it be Thursday or Friday. We should have 7 team guides out with Manchester United, Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham and the Wolves to see where you guys can make improvements. And same where we can make improvements. Perhaps it might be in the goal because United have got 1 goal back. Maybe it might be time to get a cautious or counter. It's not called counter anymore. It's called cautious. Again, a bit of a change, which is a bit bizarre. But nonetheless, Mata put it into Rashford. And Becker tries his best to stop it, but not the best. Right, we're going to make a few subs. It looks like Alexander-Arnold's on a yellow card. So let's use the recommended replacement. He reckons that Fabinho should be brought on. But actually, we're going to bring Klein on. It doesn't make much sense to bring Fabinho on. And we're also going to bring Captain Fantastic off and replace him with Adam Lallana. Put him as a roving playmaker. I know he's not really suited to that, but it doesn't make too much difference. But I'll tell you what, this game must be loving my PC because the PC is making some strange noises. But again, I'm sure it's just getting used to the game, etc. But I'll tell you what, if United don't score now, what a start that is to the Conquering the Euro save. To be fair, we've conquered the Euro already, let's be honest. You know, we've beat Manchester United, the best team in the world according to some. We might as well just end the series now. But what would be the point in that? 2 minutes to go in the match, and it looks like we've won our first game on FM19. Bit weird me speaking through the glass, so I better slurp a bit of it. Which I have a bit of lemon squash. Mata puts it into the box to Bailey. Bailey has a shot, but Becker saves it, and that should be... I actually ought to call him Allison, not Becker, just Allison, because that's what all the commentators call him. He's got Allison on the back of his shirt. No, it's A. Becker on the back of his shirt. But we have won our first match in the Premier League. Fantastic stuff. And that is where we are going to leave our first episode of Conquering the Euro. If you guys have enjoyed that, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel down below if you want to see more FM content. Episode 2 should be out late today or on Saturday, depending on when this video comes out. Keep an eye on my social networks. Twitter is the main one, at TobyJones22, if you want to see when the video is going to come out. But there's going to be plenty of content on the channel in the next few weeks. Just stay patient. I'll let you watch a few more content creators, as long as you let me know who they are down in the comments. I want to keep an eye on the competition. But thank you so much for watching, folks. Make sure to go and watch another video on my channel if you haven't done just yet. I've been TIJ, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.